That's right, you'll play by ear this year once you understand all the principles of the any key music system. Robert Chambers here, and I am excited for my favorite time of the month. Besides teaching you, besides doing the live webinars, besides getting you to your musical goals, I love recognizing those of you that are making it up the any key music ladder towards reaching your musical goals. All right, so this part gives me so much pleasure. All right, now I want you to watch this episode. All episodes are great, but you're going to hear a lot of testimonials from a lot of excited people because they are reaching their goals. All right, so which excited people are we talking about? All the achievers for October 2015, at least all the achievers that submitted their names. Here they are. Alright, so we have Darren Lewis. Congratulations, Darren. Now, Darren has completed Volume 1, CD 1, and CD 2, and Volume 1, CD 3. And after Volume 1, CD 3, Darren said, mastered all my major scales, among other things, obviously, right? And then Darren went to Volume 1, CD 4, and Darren said, feeling confident, really tapping into the air playing ability. Love the course so far. Thank you for the challenging but clear instruction. Already seeing improvements. Well, Darren, you are doing the work, so that's why you are getting the results, all right? So hats off to you. But Darren wasn't finished. Darren also completed Volume 2, CD 1, the infamous Playing in Every Key. Here's what Darren had to say. This has definitely been the most challenging volume and CD, and I am getting a better grasp of the number system using the blank method. I can't tell you what it is because it's private for any key music users. All right, then Darren said, it's becoming easier to find the keys because I'm learning the method. Thank you. And you're welcome, Darren. But once again, you are doing the exercises. Now, Darren did not stop there. Darren has also completed Volume 2, CD 2, and Volume 2, CD 3. So guess what Darren's saying? Darren's saying that I put my pedal to the metal and I said I'm going to take this course seriously, and Darren has completed not only the foundation but also completed Playing in Every Key, all right, through Volume 2. Congratulations, Darren. Keep up the great work. Okay, next we have Joshua Thomas. Remember a while back, a couple months ago, I talked about that Army vet? Well, here's Joshua. Joshua has completed Volume 2, CD 2, and when they completed Volume 2, CD 2, they said it's now complete. And why would they say that? Because it's pretty challenging, but you feel the transformation on the inside. But let's continue. Joshua has also completed Volume 2, CD 3. And after Volume 2, CD 3, Joshua sent me this message. Joshua said, Volume 2 complete. Wow, you opened my eyes to a different view of forming chords. I know the shells of a lot of chords I already know formed in this section. Major, minor, diminished, tritones, altered, chordal, or fourth chords, etc. What an experience. Well, I'm glad that it's starting to click. I know that there's a musician in you, Joshua, so all you have to do is get that key that unlocks it, and I'm glad you got the any key music system. Now, Joshua's not finished at Volume 2, and that's congratulations because you're playing in every key, and obviously seeing all these other things starting to pop out of you. Joshua has also completed Volume 3, CD 1. And after completing CD 1, Joshua sent me this message. Volume 3, CD 1, all done. I'm loving these exercises, man. Every musician from beginner to advanced need these exercises. Now, those weren't my words. I tend to be biased and to think that way. However, there you heard from Joshua. He says every musician, beginner to advanced, need these exercises. So if you're watching this and you are a musician and you are beginner to advanced, you need these exercises. Come and join the Any Key Music System, all right? All right, so think about it, and hopefully I'll see you on the other side. But let me go back to celebrating more achievers. So next we have Soji Oguntonade. Congratulations, Soji. Now, Soji has completed Volume 1, CD 3. And after completing Volume 1, CD 3, Soji sent me this wonderful message. Now, this is one aspect of the foundation, but Soji sent me this message. Completed Volume 1, CD 3, but I feel this is a key milestone, so we'll stick with the major scales revision for the rest of the week. 4 days before I move on. I feel I need to get my right hand black major scales and left hand black major scales as fluent as my white majors. Really enjoying the structure. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Soji, and I'm glad that you are getting further up the NEQ music ladder and reaching your musical goals. Your fingers are getting strong. Most people think musical runs and all that stuff is complex, but it's not. It's just knowing how to use our fingers and obviously using them on the right notes. That's what you got from this foundation. So keep up the great work, and I look forward to celebrating you for your further achievements, Soji. Keep up the great work. Okay, next we have Mike Simpson. Congratulations, Mike. Mike has completed Volume 2, CD 2, and after completing Volume 2, CD 2, the infamous playing in every key level, Mike says, just finished it for the second time, moving on to CD 3 tomorrow. Could not do it at your speed without that blank blank. Now I have to say blank blank because my secret methods are just for those that have the course, okay? So, alright, so then moving on. Mike also said he completed Volume 2, CD 3, alright? And this is actually, before he completed it, he was actually working through it, and he sent me this message. Hi, Robert. I love CD 3 of Volume 2. Sorry, but I had to shout it out. You not saying the numbers but making us find them by ear is fantastic. I cannot believe how much easier it is getting after going through all of your previous drills. When I went through the foundation, I was getting bored with semitones, tones, etc. But I see how critical that is when finding those numbers. Alright, Mike, you can't give a lot of the secrets. Alright, so I'm going to bleep out this part. Bleep, 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 bleep. Not bleep, bleep, but blank, 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 blank. And I'll continue. And then he said, makes me feel like I am cheating finding all the numbers in every key. I'm sure I will hit a roadblock or bump, which is a big challenge, soon, and I will have to repeat sections over again, but for now, this number stuff, primary, is too good to be true. Thanks, Mike. Alright, Mike. And as you can see, he's very excited. Because I tell you, now, the NEQ Music System, it is a 1 to 2 year course. However, if you complete all the exercises, you'll see that it'll give you the ammunition and the platform to handle all the levels after that. Alright? So, this is a prime person that is getting amazing results, excited because they are completing everything. Now, Mike has also completed Volume 2, CD 3. And this is what he said after he completed Volume 2. He said, hi, Robert. Well, I finished CD 3 last night and got the shock of my life listening to your video. Was ready to move on to Volume 3 today, but when you recommended going through Volume 2 5 times, I almost gave your face a left jab. Whoa, that was close. But so far, all of your advice has worked for me and a bunch of people doing your system. So tonight, I started over on Volume 2, CD 1. If you tell us all in Volume 3 to go back to Volume 2, only your lazy students that did Volume 2 once should go back. I will not. Thanks again for some great stuff, Mike. You're something else. But anyways, let me elaborate on this. I do say, after you complete Volumes 2, go back through it 5 times. Now, the reason I do that, now you might not have to go through it 5 times, but I say it because it's so important. I want to emphasize the importance of being able to play in any key. As you know, the any key music system is called the any key music system. So if you can't play any key with ease, then what I'm going to share with you later on how to play advanced with ease, it'll be a little bit more complicated. So I stress it 5 times, but you don't have to do it 5 times. Just make sure you can do it with ease, alright? If you're not confident, just do it again and develop what you need to develop to handle all the great things, alright? So thanks, Mike, for pointing that out. Okay, next we have Nicole Phillips. Now, Nicole Phillips has completed Volume 2, CD 2, and as she completed that, she sent me a message saying, back onto my AKMS practice again, dedicated to picking the pace back up. Completed Volume 2, CD 2 today. Great job. Excited to see what CD 3 has in store. And then Nicole went on a tangent. Then she completed Volume 2, CD 3. So she completed playing in every key with ease according to the Any Key Music Way. And then she completed Volume 3, CD 1. And then Volume 3, CD 2. And then Volume 3, CD 3. So after taking a little break, she came back with a vengeance in October and said, I am reaching my goals and I'm taking it higher. Congratulations, Nicole. Keep up the great work and I will see you at the top of the NEQ Music System. So, alright, so that's all the achievers that submitted for the month of October, and I know that there's a lot more of you out there that has not submitted yet. Don't worry, I'll be back for you in November. Make sure you submit. So if you haven't submitted for October or September, October, you never submitted, make sure you submit so I can celebrate your achievement. Why? Because you deserve to be celebrated. Why? Because you put in the effort and you're making it to the top. And guess what? It also keeps you accountable and helps you to reach that next level. All right? So this is my favorite part out of my favorite video in the month, where I say to the AKMS achievers, congratulations, you have made history. Now it's time to be added to the wall. So go ahead and check the wall of achievement on the various levels that you've submitted for, and you will see your name has been added. Congratulations, and I hope to see you on next month's wall of achievement. Keep up the great job, and those of you that haven't started yet, come on, get started. Join the thousands who are reaching their musical goals with a course that really works. Have a great day, and God bless.